Yep, read the Bible once for myself, but you can see I missed all kind of scriptures. In the world, you could take for granted all the knowledge come with God commandments. Church line, the only thing I learned was paying tithes and tap dancing. Pastor made a couple dollars off me, got a Rolls Royce and a fat mansion. Lied to, I was so fooled, man, them church sermons is misleading. I ain't know about the Sabbath day, I would hit the club every single weekend. Dietary, I was never taught, I was shrimp chomping and pork eating. Fornication, idolatry, you pick one and I was into it. Friends mad cause I switched up and I ain't wicked, now I'm repentant. Calling me about the old me, but I ain't got time for no revisits. I don't mess with the other nations, I found out what they did to me. Took hand in my slavery and then stole all of my things from me.
That's why you walk out there feeling good. Like, man, Pastor preached a good sermon. But when I ask you what did he preach, I guarantee you can't tell me what he preached. He laughing because he knows. He knows.
We are Israel united in Christ. We are here to teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who you are according to the Bible. Right. You are the Israelites. Hey, brother. Hey, brother on the bike, bro. We already teaching our people who you are, bro. You know your nationality according to the Bible, bro. Hey, come here, bro. We gonna show you something, man. I'm gonna show you something real quick, bro. Let me show you something real quick, bro. Do you see yourself on this sign right here, bro? You see yourself on this sign? Which one? Your so-called African American? Okay, according to the Bible, your forefathers trace back to the tribe of Judah. Right. You're from the tribe of Judah according to the Bible. We showing our people who they are. And bro, we're gonna show you how we know who you are. Give me the Deuteronomy 1:1. Because our people ain't told who they are in these churches. We are called black, right? Black ain't nothing but a color in the crown box. Right. African American, right? That's two different continents, named after two Caucasian men. How you a so-called black man that comes from two Caucasian men? Bring it out. That don't make no sense, bro. You are Israelite according to the Bible. We're gonna prove it to you. No, give me Jeremiah 17:4. This is what happened to you, bro. This is what happened to our people. Hey, bro, turn the mic up. Turn it up a little bit. Okay, I'll pray. Give me Jeremiah 17:4.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy inheritance.
This is what happened to our people. We discontinue from our heritage. We went into slavery. You remember about slavery, right? That's what happened to us. We went into slavery, read on.
Then I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
And now we're working for the other nations. Right. What business over here do we own? You see a business owned by a so-called black man over here? No, you don't see too many of those. Because why? We serving our other nations. We serving our enemies, right?
In the land which thou knowest not.
Because guess what? Before they came and picked us up in 1619 during the transatlantic slave trade, we did not know this land. Right. We did not know, we didn't know this land, right?
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger.
And the Most High God said, because we made him mad. So what did we do to make him mad? Why did our people go into slavery? Give me Deuteronomy 1:1 to show you what we talking about. Cause bro, this is the greatest thing, this the greatest history that you ever been taught, bro. Because it's coming straight out of the Bible. When we showing you, bro, you are the people of the book. Yes. That's who we descend from, bro. Give me Deuteronomy 1:1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So the book of Deuteronomy was written to the children of Israel. Yes. We finna prove it's talking about young people. Jump down to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. Why did our people go into slavery? Why did these things happen to our people? Because they ain't gonna teach you this in your church. Right. It's time for y'all to learn today. Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if the Israelites would not keep God's commandments, did not listen to his voice that Moses, that was spoken to Moses, that he gave to us, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To observe and to apply all his commandments, all his laws, read.
And statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
Curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said all these curses will happen to the children of Israel. Is a curse a good or a bad thing, bro? It's a good, you said it's a good thing? A curse is a bad thing, bro. Like if I say I'm gonna put a curse on you, bro, that'll be a bad thing. That's like me wishing something bad upon you. You know what I'm saying? So a curse is a bad thing. So now we're gonna show you some of the bad things that's going on in our community. For instance, what's going on in Little Rock? When we live in, what's going on in the hood? Is it good things going on in the hood? You said what? Like what? What's good going on in the hood?
I told my dad, I'm thankful for God.
You thankful for God, but what's going on in the hood? Because guess what? In our hoods, bruh, we getting shot down in the street by our own people. Ain't that happening in the hood? We got drugs in the hood. Ain't that happening in the hood? You see prostitution. You see all this. You see abortion. They got churches on every corner in the hood, but ain't nobody learning the laws of God.
Right.
They shooting brothers down in the street, bro. That's not nothing good in the hood. Read verse 16. This is why. Because this is one of the curses. Read that, bro.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
That's why. Because we are cursed in the city, bro. You see us getting shot down in the streets. Bro, a little 15-year-old dude got shot down by the police again in the streets. But guess what? All they gonna do is march. Black Lives Matter. Ain't gonna be no change. Because our people are still breaking God's commandments.
Right.
It says we're gonna be cursed in the city, read on.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
And cursed in the field, bruh. We was cursed in the cotton fields. We was cursed in the corn fields, the rice plantation, the tobacco fields.
Right.
We've been cursed in all these different areas because the children of Israel are still breaking God's commandments. We still cursed in the field, cursed in the city. This is why you see these things happen to our people. Jump up to verse 32. Read that, bruh.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Because guess what? Whenever we was taken into slavery, but a so-called white man came over there to conquer us. Our children was given to another nation of people. Not only the white man, not only to the so-called blacks, but also to the Hispanics, the Native Americans. This is what happened to our people.
That's right.
This is Bible prophecy, bro.
Right.
This is what we're showing you, bro. This is all stuff that was prophesied by Moses that was going to happen to our people for breaking God's commandments. Jump down to verse 48. Verse 48, because guess what? Like I said, bro, we don't own any of these businesses over here. But guess what we got to do? Read that.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Like the Bible said, we got to work for the other nations. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Because God sent them against us. Because we broke his commandments. We did wrong. We made God mad. We got to figure out what we got to do to make God happy again. Read on, bro.
In hunger.
In hunger. Now when we hungry, bro, guess what? We don't own rallies. We don't own the CVS. We don't own Walgreens. We don't own this gas station. We don't own Food Wines. We don't own Sharks. Bring it out. We don't own none of these places, so guess what? We got to go to the other nations in hunger now. Read.
And in thirst.
For your water. Your Dasani. We don't own Dasani. We don't own Sprite, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. Your clothes you got on, bro. All people that make that. More than likely, we probably worked in the factory to make it, but we didn't own the business. We don't own the company that you got it from. We don't own dealers. We don't own City Trends. We don't own Polo. We don't own Nikes.
That's right.
That's why, because we got to go to the other nations. Read.
And in one of all things.
And in one of all things. You got to get a bike. Guess what? You got to go to Walmart. You got to go to the other nations. You want a car. Guess what? You got to go to Ford. You got to go to the other nations. You want a birth certificate. You want a death certificate. You want education. You got to go to the other nations because we broke his commandments. And what would your enemy do? Read on, bro.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Your enemy, did he not put yokes of iron on our neck? What a picture. Yokes of iron. Wait a second. Oh, wait, it's right here. We had yokes of iron upon our necks. Right here, bro. You look at these signs right here, bro. We had yokes of iron upon our neck. We had yokes of iron upon our neck. This is talking about our people. We had yokes of iron upon our necks, but we don't have yokes of iron on our necks no more. Because read on.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Because now our people are destroyed. We walking around calling ourselves black. We walking around calling ourselves African American. We walking around put another nation's hair in our head. We put blood in our head. We destroyed for our nation of people, bro. We are destroyed. We don't know what's going on. We just walk around thinking everything good. We think everything good in the hood, but ain't nothing good in the hood, bro. This is bad. These are bad things that happen to our people. Jump up to verse 68, bro. How did our people get over into this land? How did black people get over here? Enslaved. You know a little bit about slavery? How did we get over here as a nation of people? What transportation? A bus? You said a bus? Bruh, like, I'm talking about 400 years ago, how did we get to this land? Did we walk over here? How? Yeah, like, how we get over here? Transportation. What type of transportation? Did we fly? Did we ride on a boat? What we do? See, brother, hey, see, they ain't even teaching our history in the schools, bruh. We got over here on slave ships. You know that, bruh? You know we got over here on ships, bruh. Where is that? Right there. This is how we got over here, bruh. This is how they did. They packed us out like sardines. That's how we got over to this land. And what we're going to show you, that's Bible prophecy, bruh. Read Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt is a Greek word for bondage or slavery. Give me Exodus 20:2 to back it up, bro. Because when we was in ancient Egypt, bro, we was in servitude, we was in slaves. That's what we was doing in ancient Egypt. We had to build up ancient Egypt. Egypt became the most powerful nation. Now you look at America, guess what? America is the most powerful nation. It's something similar that's involved. Give me Exodus 20:2.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
So the Most High God brought us out of the land of Egypt. What is Egypt synonymous for?
Out of the house of bondage.
Egypt is synonymous for the house of bondage. Because guess what? The same thing we was up doing, with the same place we was doing in ancient Egypt, is the same thing we're going to be doing in this next Egypt that Moses said. So from there, go back to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68. Read that again, bro.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again by what? Read?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Who came over here to America on cargo slave ships? Did that happen to the Chinese man? No. Did that happen to the white man? No. Did that happen to the Arab man? No. That happened to our people.
Right.
That's Bible prophecy. That's what we're showing you.
That's right.
Your history is in the Bible. The Bible is a true book. Read on, read.
By the way, whereof I spake unto thee.
Meaning exactly how Moses prophesied how it was going to happen. This is how it happened. Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We was not going to see our homeland no more again. Because in 70 AD, Jerusalem was trodden down by the so-called Caucasian, the Romans. And guess what? They ended up making us flee into Africa. That's how we got over to the West Banks of Africa. But read on.
And there,
when we got off those ships, read.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
We was going to be sold to our friends.
Your enemies.
Our enemies. The Bible said we was going to be sold to our enemies. Read.
For bondmen and bondwomen. And no man shall buy you.
You got great men. You ever heard of Martin Luther King, right? Did he save us out of slavery? Or are we still here in America? We still here. No, but he could not save us. Marcus Garvey, you heard of Marcus Garvey? Malcolm X, you heard of them? We still in captivity. They could not save us, read? I mean, because it said we was not gonna be, no man was gonna be able to redeem us out of this captivity. From there, go to Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Because when we show you, bro, we show you that you are Israelites. We show you that you are people of the Bible, bro. But it's certain thing that's required of you. What you don't understand, the Most High brought you right over in this direction, so that way you can learn His word, so that way you can change and be a worshiper of Him. Because what you don't understand, you have been called to be a prophet. You have been called to do the work. So now let's see what you're going to do, bro. Are you going to wake up, or are you going to stay the same? Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Bring it out! Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, verse 12. And now Israel.
And now you know you Israel, read.
What do the Lord thy God require of thee?
What do God want you to do? What did God make you for? What is your reason? What's your purpose? Read on, bro.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways.
So the God wants you to fear Him. He wants you to walk in His ways, read.
And to love Him.
And to love Him, read.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all their heart and with all thy soul.
So He wanted to serve Him. This next verse is going to tell us how to do all that way you just said. Read on.
To keep the commandments of the Lord and His statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
So God wants us to keep His commandments for our good.
Right.
Because guess what? Christ told us something in the New Testament. Give me John chapter 8 and verse 32. Christ told us something, bro. You probably heard this in your church before. You probably heard this in the world before. But guess what? Did you truly understand? We're going to see. Because we're going to read this scripture and listen to what it say. Read that for me, bro.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
Read.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So Christ said, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So, bro, what's the truth? You know what the truth is? What's the truth? What's the truth that's going to set our people free? Huh? So, what? Faith? We're going to show you what truth is. Give me Psalm 119:142.
Bring it on!
It's going to answer all your questions. It's going to show you what the truth is. Give me Psalm 119:142. Read that for me, bro.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119:142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. And thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law is the truth.
So God's laws, according to the Bible, is the truth.
That's
so
right.
Christ said, ye shall know the truth,
Right.
and the truth shall make you free. The truth is, we went into slavery for breaking God's laws. So guess what? If we come back and keep his commandments, his laws, we can be set free.
That's right.
Give me Acts chapter 3 and verse 19. This is what we got to do, bro. This is our steps that we got to take. How can we get set free from this captivity? How can we make sure that Christ come back and save us? How can we get saved? Read that, bro.
The book of Acts, chapter 3, verse 19. Repent ye, therefore, and be converted.
The Bible says you got to repent. You got to repent and be converted. What's going to change our people? What's going to convert our people? What's going to change our people, bro? What's going to change us, bro? You know? What's going to change our people? God. Okay, you're right. You're right in a sense. He going to change our people. But what's going to be the steps that God going to put in front of us to make us change? What he going to put in front of us to make us change? You know? Faith? Give me what you got, bro.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7.
This is what gonna change our people, Rick.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
God's laws is perfect.
That's right.
Hey, bro, don't come up and thinking like God's law ain't wrong. Because thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill is a perfect law.
Right.
Thou shalt not steal is a perfect law.
That's right.
These are perfect things. Because guess what? If everybody applied thou shalt not kill, you wouldn't have brothers getting shot down in the street.
Right.
You wouldn't have brothers getting sold drugs to each other.
Right.
Causing people get put to death, hating their people. Thou shalt not kill. Read on, bro.
Converting the soul.
So, hey, read it from the top again. Read.
The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul.
So the laws of God is perfect as what's convert our soul. That's going to change our people, bro. We need God's laws in our life. We need it to make us change. Read.
The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple.
So man, it can take a man that have no wisdom that is very simple into a wise man, bro.
Right.
We gotta understand, we gotta come back to God's laws, bro. Go to give me Romans 12 and 2. Romans 12 and 2, because bro, this world teach you to break God's laws. They teach you to break God's Sabbath day. Did you know today was a Sabbath day, bro? You know today is the Sabbath day? Bro, give me Exodus 22, forget that. Hold that. Exodus 22, bro. This is what God said, bro. Because our people don't know what day it is. Give me Exodus 22.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
God said, remember God's Sabbath to keep it holy. Because you want to know what happened, bro? I look around the corners, bro. Obviously, everybody forgot God's Sabbath day.
Right.
They have not remembered God's Sabbath. They are buying on the Sabbath, cooking on the Sabbath, selling on the Sabbath. You got all the breaking God's Sabbath. Is this Jesus? That's Jesus? Yeah. You said that's Jesus? Bro, that's not Jesus. That's a lie. That was put up as Christ. That's not Christ, bro. We learned that from slavery, bro. That's where we learned that from. Right. You know that's a real man? Their image is a real man. His name is Zerah. He was painted by Leonardo da Vinci in the late 1500s. He was painted by Leonardo da Vinci and put up as Christ.
Right.
And guess what? We'll count this man as your Sunday worship, which is not in the Bible. Your Christmas, which is not in the Bible.
Right.
Your your Easter, your Mother's Day, which is not in the Bible.
Right.
That's what came with that, man. That's not biblical. Because we're going to show you how Christ looked according to the Bible. Christ looked like you did, bro.
Right.
Give me Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. We're going to show you how Christ looked. Give me Revelation 1:1. Read that for me, bro.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So when we finna read you the revelation of Jesus Christ, you know what revelation mean, bro? You know what the meaning of revelation? It means to reveal. That's what revelation is. We finna reveal to you the description of Christ. Jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me a great voice.
So this is John the Revelator. He was in the Spirit on the Sabbath day.
Right.
That's like today. He was in the Spirit on the Sabbath day, and he heard behind him a great voice. So if you hear somebody behind you, bro, you're going to be like this. Who is this talking to me, bro? You're going to look behind you like, who is that? So this is John the Revelator. He looked behind him and did what? Read on.
As of a trumpet, saying, I am Alpha and Omega.
So that voice said he's Alpha and Omega. This is Christ, read.
The first and the last. And what thou seest.
So he told John the Revelator, what you see, John,
Write in a book.
write it in the book. Because they like to say, people like to say, oh, it don't matter about Christ. It don't matter how you look. It don't matter, but guess what? Christ told him to write it in the book. Right. Because we will forget how Christ looked. And we'll be told that false image. Read on, bro. Bro, jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So Christ's head on his head, Christ's hair on his face was white in color, woolly in texture. Who got woolly textured hair? Who got woolly hair like a, who got hair like a sheep? Do white people got hair like a sheep? No, we got hair like a sheep. Right. We got woolly hair.
Right.
Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. So guess what? Christ had white woolly hair, and it was woolly in texture, and it was white as snow. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes was red. The prophecy was that Christ was his eyes were gonna be red with wine, according to Genesis chapter 49 verse 12. So his eyes was red and wine, red with wine, because the first miracle also was he turned water into wine.
That's right.
But read on, bro.
And his feet.
And his feet, because back then they wore sandals. You can see his feet. Let's see how his feet look, read.
Like unto fine brass.
You know what color brass is, bro? What color brass is? It's what? It's no brass. You know, like brass, like a trumpet. What color is a trumpet? Brown. It's like brown. It's like a little gold. It's almost. It's brown. It's different. So it says, you know, Christ was a brown man. But let's see how brown he was. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you burn that brass in the oven and you take it out, guess what? It's gonna be it's gonna be even darker than what it was. So Christ, according to the Bible, was a dark-skinned man.
That's right.
He was a dark-skinned man. He looked just like you.
Right.
Christ was a black man. So, bro, why don't we talk this in our churches? Bro, like I said, bro, the church ain't been teaching us nothing but lies.
Right.
We out here to teach our people the truth according to the Bible. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the Israelites according to the Bible. So guess what? Christ was a black man according to the Bible.
Right.
Give me Matthew 24:24. This is what Christ said, bro. This is what Christ said. This is exactly what he said. Read Matthew 24:24 for me, bro. You know that? Because Christ warned us. Hey, Christ warned us about that, bro. Christ warned us about that man. He already warned us about that. Read Matthew 24:24.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. For there shall rise a false Christ.
Hey, bro, do you not see this, man? Come on, hey, come a little closer, bro. Christ said they're going to rise a false Christ.
Yes,
hey, bro, you see that? His name is Zerah. This is a painting of him. This is a painting of him. This is a painting. These are the actual images of him. That's a false Christ. He said there's going to rise a false Christ. Read on.
And false prophets.
And false prophets. Because guess what? You got churches that teach you that Christ. They teach you him. That's who they teach you. With Sunday worship. With Christmas. They teach you that. Read.
And shall show great signs and wonders.
Hey, I'll show you great signs and wonders. They'll make a movie about it. And make it look like that's actually him.
Right.
Doing all the miracles.
Right.
Read.
insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
And guess what? A lot of our people are deceived in these churches. Hey, bro, what's up, bro? You got a question, bro? We got to teach our people who they are, bro. You know you are according to the Bible, bro?
I'm just listening, man.
Are you just listening? Hey, bro. Okay, I'll pray. Well, we're for showing our people who they are according to the Bible. So, yeah, bro, we was taught a false Christ, bro. That's what prophesied. That's what Christ already warned us about. So we are trying to show our people the right ways and how to come back to the true Christ.
All right.
Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and verse start at verse 3. 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. We got to teach our people the right ways how to come back to God, bro. Because we're pretty sure, like, bro, you probably know you're Israelite, right? You know you're Israel? Okay, I'll praise. We're gonna bring out this. This is one law that we're supposed to do, bro. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So, hey, everybody, all y'all men are not out here. Hey, our head is Christ. He our head. He our leader. Read.
And the head of every woman is the man.
And we are the head of the women. Read.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God. Christ got a head. Read.
Every man praying or prophesying.
Because right now we are in the prophesy. We are in the midst of prophesy with teaching. Read.
Having his head covered, dishonor his head.
Hey, read that last bit again. Read it again, bro.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonor his head.
So, bro, hey, bro, right now, bro, you got your head covered right now, bro. Hey, bro, you got your head covered. Read it again, bro.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonor his head.
We in the midst of prophecy. We teaching, right? So guess what? Yeah, all praises.
Hey,
all praises. All praise to the Most High, bro. That's the spirit of repentance. Because guess what? You ain't trying to dishonor your Christ. You know what I'm saying? So when we bring out the scripture, all praises, bro. Oh, you gotta go. Hey, sister, hey, we ain't teaching our people who they are according to the Bible, man. Hey, get our fly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we're up trying to show our people who they are. We are God's chosen people. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6, bro.
Bring it out.
Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Hey, this is what God said about our people, bro. We ain't taught this. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God called us a separate people. We are a holy people unto him. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
No, below.
Above all people.
No, equal to.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So God chose us to be above all nations on the earth.
Right.
We are his chosen people.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.